in the bag in there for now. Hi. Good morning. Good afternoon. I actually woke up about 12 o'clock. It just took me a bit to get the stream going because I needed coffee.
You have half a coffee in the thing, too.
Good, I'll drink that next. Excuse me.
Sorry.
It's been a morning. Been busy. Hope you are all doing well. Hello, dog lover. How are you? Happy Sunday. Is mommy's lap busy? Come on.
Yep. Normally if my lap is busy,
Raver.
he's on my back. Don't look at me like that. I'm not cheating on you. She's my cat.
Because he's ladder. Your lap is busy. He's upset about this. Huh. Does that make you upset? I love you too.
Don't bite me.
The kitten is uber loving. He just wants cuddles all the time.
Hi, baby boy. It's a baby boy. Hi. Hi, I see you too. Hi.
And yes, it is definitely afternoon. My son-in-law is making lunch.
Yeah. Some beautiful, beautiful fried chicken.
And it's very good. Like, looks like Popeye's chicken.
Don't bite me. I felt the teeth around my chin. I have Faye on my lap.
Animals get to sleep a lot. I don't.
That's bull. You slept for 20 hours yesterday.
Yeah, because I don't get to sleep a lot. My body's shut down.
That actually sounds like a you problem. You can put yourself to bed whenever you wish.
Not when I work all the time. Huh. That's what Daddy do. Daddy work. Somebody gotta buy the kitty food.
Don't you have off tomorrow too? Bree? Don't you have off tomorrow too? Next time you have enough gas, take those laptops back.
Yeah, all I had for breakfast was coffee. So
Yeah.
I had no other foods yet.
Monday through Wednesdays are open. And don't forget to take your bottles and cans back, because that's half of that pot money.
What about the laptops, too?
Oh yeah, we were just talking about that. It's all the way in Latham. Will you please stop biting me?
I was just asking. That's all. Hi.
Yes, the stream about nothing.
It is a stream. Well, this is us waking up.
Yep.
This is Blood and Beans, right? At its finest.
Waking up.
It is the family sitting together. If you're going to blow that up, you got to blow it up in the background.
I know. I'm just.
Then you can also blow me one up, too.
Okay.
Put it in the back room.
Yeah.
Because that will severely disrupt the stream.
Disrupt. They'll cancel the frig out.
She's an old girl. She's 15, yeah. That's the same age as Eastwood. Eastwood's getting up there, too.
And Doggy here, he's 102 years old.
Yes, 102. Yeah, I don't really yell at him or anything like anymore. He can like basically do what he wants now. He's old enough. So I hope everybody is having a good morning, afternoon, Sunday. My father called me and he was upset because my cell phone sucks. He's like, I can barely hear you. I'm like, well, that's my dollar store phone. So I gotta go get a landline either today or tomorrow on my way home from work. So that way Pockets has a usable phone in here.
What?
Because I'm gonna go get a landline either today or tomorrow.
Yay.
Dad is pissed off. Well, not pissed, but he's like, I can't hear what you're saying. My phone sucks. Yeah, it was good. What is it with you and Bob?
Why is it on the floor?
So, why do you think? That way, if you knock it over, it doesn't have far to go.
Yeah, it's always me.
Well, that's why we're just dealing with bong water and not broken glass.
I would get a plastic one.
One of the best ones I ever had was a plastic one. It was purple. It had hand grips like this, and it went up and like it bent this way back. It was purple, and it hit beautifully. I called it the Purple Nurple. It was, I loved that thing, but yeah, it went the way of the dodo eventually. I think the bottom of it ended up cracking.
But you know what? I'd rather have it in bags out of my fucking house.
should sit and do that. My wife. Yeah, we did have a landline, but the phone itself crapped out and died. And we were like, well, that's okay. Everybody has cell phones. But then my wife broke her cell phone, and my cell phone is a piece of junk because I work construction.
I didn't want to use the kitchen rag. Thank you, Mom. Don't you mean thank you, Nero?
Is it?
Who used to say, hey, Mom, you gotta eat? Hey, Mom.
All right. Hey, Fuzzy, how are you?
Good shower.
So, like, yeah, I do have a
Nice
landline.
to
I just have to get a new phone for the landline. So, it'd be a lot easier than buying new cell phones. What are you doing?
Well, I don't want to do it right next to
What are you doing?
I'm looking for the nozzle. So I can
Here,
blow up
you had it.
the daughter of Balloon.
You know where the rest are. They're on top of the turtles machine. Bring her in the back with those. This woman. Hope you are all having a good time. Welcome to the stream about nothing. I popped the balloon. Sorry for the big boom. That's what you get for playing with cats and balloons in the house. Nice and chills. Yeah. You were until that balloon went boom.
No, I am okay, baby.
And I know we like keep doing like the same lo-fi playlist, but like this is royalty free, and I actually really like this playlist. It's like one of those like lo-fi playlists you could listen to and not get sick of. Sorry, dog lover. It was an exploding balloon. It was a gunshot. Living in the ghetto over here. No, it probably wasn't too funny. I was kind of roll them up. Not the first one to make that joke. Chevy Chase is a legend. Hey, can you get my other coffee?
Huh?
Other coffee.
The other coffee. I am now the coffee wench.
Hello, Lilith. The blowing it up sounded like some monster getting angry. Yeah, they do that.
And I got my wolf's tail. I gotta show this to Dog Lover. Dog Lover, I have a wolf's tail.
She lopped it right off the wolf.
No, it came from a reservation. Yeah, I gotta take a picture
Now
of it
there's
for
a
you.
wolf running around with a nub. I thought that was a foxtail.
No, I looked it up. It's a young wolf's tail. That's a timber wolf. My favorite kind of wolf.
It is beautiful. It does look like a fluffy doggy tail. Yeah, she'll take a picture and post it on Discord after Blood and Beans.
I love this thing. $13, remember? And this was a small one. I wanted one of the big ones, but they were like $40.
You opened it and it was thick. Extremely thick.
Someday I will get one. This I love.
You're petting it.
Yep.
It's a body part.
I love this thing.
You're petting a body part.
It also sheds.
Well, it doesn't grow back, so pretty soon you're just gonna have a really stringy decomposing nub.
Look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah, I feel it would be more beautiful if it was still attached to the animal.
They die. They just find them.
What happened to the other?
And some foxes they raise just for their fur, too.
That's fucked up.
Oh, is he raised?
Yeah, it's a wolf. It's a real wolf stick.
I called
It's
an
definitely real.
officer about it.
Yes, it's very rare. I got it at the fair. It does come from an Indian reservation, so the animal did die of natural causes, very humanely. It's normally ones that they find that have to be put down, and that's what they use them for. And they use all aspects of the animal, the eyeballs, the brain, everything. Skulls are used in rituals.
I mean, who doesn't like a good head cheese?
That's the whole head, not just the brain. That's the whole pig's head, boiled.
I know, or cow. We usually have cheese
cow.
is made out of cattle.
Yeah, and some of it's
the
made out
tongue, the eyes, the ligaments.
everything is still
I don't
in
know.
there.
It's boiled down into a jelly.
Gelatin, and all you see is a head in gelatin. Travis hated cutting that at Price Chopper.
Head cheese.
I feel like I've just come from a decapitation. Sabrina, can you reach the cord to the heater? It's getting kind of hot.
It's supposed to be really good.
Can you, like, go down in?
Honestly,
Hold
I
on,
don't
the
think
back
I've
of your
ever had
hands.
head cheese, but I have had goat cheese.
They didn't have any of that at the
Goat
food pantry.
cheese is delicious. I like blueberry goat
Oh yeah,
cheese.
Rob,
It's so
you can
good.
eat goat cheese.
Oh no.
There's
Yes, he
your,
can.
there's your dietary religious allotments let that happen.
Yes, Mom.
I don't know. I never had it.
Every religion you can.
Well, then he should be able to have American cheese because there's not one cow product in that shit.
I
That
like.
is
That's why I
fucking
like.
plastic.
No, that's why I like the whipped
Honestly.
cheese.
American cheese is fake.
That's what I'm
the
saying.
whipped-
It's all soybeans and shit. It ain't
Remember,
fucking milk.
you know the whipped cheese, the Land O'Lakes American cheese. That's what WIC covers.
I mean,
That's actual.
I would
real
try
American
head cheese. I've heard head cheese
I
is
love
very
that
good.
stuff.
Goat
That's
cheese
what
is
she was
much
raised on.
different than like other cheeses. It's I guess got the consistency of like a
And
cream
you,
cheese.
you get WIC until they're 2 years
It's
old.
sharp, like a sharp
You
cheddar.
guys have kids, have
but
them
it-
shits close together.
It's got more of a
You want me to do
milky
it?
flavor, and goat milk is got a bit of a tang to it. It's good. It's an acquired taste, I guess. Not everybody likes goat
Did you
cheese,
try,
but like
an
I love it.
anti-inflammatory?
Honestly, dog lover, not sure if you would like it or not. Maybe,
Something like that?
but I know that like
Well, give me a list.
you know you're a little fussy when it comes to certain foods.
Me too.
You know, last me a month was fucking amazing.
But I would try head cheese.
I mean, I have a pain every time I step. It starts here and goes all the way down my left ass cheek, all the way to my foot. She stayed sitting on my sciatic nerve and she went before she came out, man.
Oh, well, now are we telling birth stories?
No,
Sitting down, laying down. Since you got home.
you should really have a small exercise routine, stretches, and that.
I do know you pretty well, but I don't know. You might like goat cheese. You've surprised me before. You don't like Italian marinated chicken, but you like chicken speedies. And I'm not saying a chicken speedy is chicken marinated in Italian dressing. But
No,
now
it's
that
speedy
you
sauce.
now that you've had a chicken speedy, you can see why I would make that comparison. But like again, you like chicken speedies, so you surprised me in the past.
Oh, it's right here. My tail was hiding it.
Honestly, baby, when you
Which I guess you could also just as a, also showcases how much chicken speedies are not Italian dressing marinated chicken. It's a good basis for comparison, I guess, but like they are still two completely different flavors. Yeah, they are good. And like Dog Lover and her mom, Foxy, like made They made Speedies over the fire, which is my favorite way to do them. Over an open fire pit, smoked with apple wood, like the leaves and stuff like that. It adds a nice smoky flavor to the Speedies. Sweet smoky flavor. It's very good. I don't know. I'd be cool with goat's milk. Goat's milk is supposedly really good for you, and a lot of places it's even cheaper than cow's milk because there's just more goats than cows in that region of the world. So some places have goat's milk plentiful. I don't even think I could find goat's milk around here. I don't think I've ever seen it in the store, but I can get goat cheese. Come here, buddy. Come on. Come on. You want cuddles? Hi, boy. I know you can't talk for blood and games. Raver has no words. He's speechless. Hi. You just want cuddles? Just cuddles.
I used to date girls. I know what to do.
Purring, happy. Yeah, I'm glad that you guys did it. I feel bad. I'm like, here, just cook these over the fire. But I don't know. I think I was busy trying to do something. I think I was setting stuff up for somebody else. And I was like, if you guys want Speedies before I get to them, they're over there. You can just cook them over the fire.
Ow.
Good stuff. All goat's milk is expensive where you are. It's good for you, though. So, I mean, that makes sense. Oh, yeah, unless you have your own goat.
I thought you were a female.
No, I would not want to go out and milk a goat. Or a
I am
yak.
like 6. I will not take 3 dinosaur eggs and put my faces on them.
Hi, buddy.
Yo, but that one, I can watch that show all the time.
I love that movie.
Sorry, he's
He-Man
broke him in the
comes.
book bag.
I was rubbing her knee.
Yeah, you weren't available again.
It's alright.
Mom
Nick,
kind
no.
of.
I'm not.
Mommy
I
wasn't
need-
available
I
for
need
cuddles.
to
No.
take a break from milk. Oh my God.
This kitten really, really
2
is
hours
very, very
of
lovely.
milk.
All he wants is snuggles all the time. I'll come home from work and he will run up my back. He'll sneak up behind me.
Oh,
and
yeah.
run up the back of my legs, up my back, and onto my shoulders, and then love my head.
I have so many scratch marks on my back from my cat. My husband's like, where did you get those scratch marks? I'm like, yell at your cat.
He likes to run up me and my wife like we are trees.
Or
Hi, Lucas.
to me, he'll jump up and
I would
he
try
does
goat
expect you to
butter.
catch him. He expects you to catch him.
I know.
I like the
I
book.
make sure I catch him every time. I've never dropped him.
Good boy.
Oh. This is the new shirt that Jolene gave me. And she said
That's
that
cute.
I have good arms and this would make my arms look good. So I better wear it. That's what her words.
Okay.
I texted her, I'm like, you just like dressing me up. She's like, you're like a little doll. She's younger than I am.
Oh, this yesterday's coffee be cold, but it is still coffee. I will gladly sip it.
That's his.
Hey.
I
Good
don't even know
boy.
what this is.
Berry tea.
She's like, I
No.
need this.
Yeah, there was no coffee in the house this morning. I tried to do this whole morning thing with tea. Quickly found out it was a berry tea, and this is fucking ew. Nope, need coffee. So I had to go to the store and get fucking coffee because, yeah, berry tea is just not gonna cut it.
It's berry tea. It's not the regular tea.
Not a problem, Lucas. Thank you very much for stopping in. It was nice seeing you. Always nice seeing you. And I hope you have a good day.
In like a teapot about what's
Enjoy.
that?
Tis Sunday, the day of relaxing. Yes, buddy. The ears stretch the paw. I
I was
see
thinking
foot.
about cleaning that one out.
I see.
After I got
I
those
see foot.
scrubs down. But yeah, I got-
Raver burned his foot like a week or so ago, and my wife has been like, she saw it and looked at it and helped him clean it out. Not every time you pick up this cat,
Once again,
he loves you and then picks
We
up
got
his foot
another
and like his leg and shows you his paw. Like, look, see foot, hurt, ouch, hurt. Poor kitty have boo boo.
Mr. Stephanie asked you when he goes or something.
Such a big fucking baby.
No, someone, like, right now, our thing is the negative, and we have to put them out there, and we also have
Not it's religious.
Shit is in the negative because it's
It's
mine.
beautiful hack and
I
slash
told him
game.
that, dog. Like,
Ooh.
yo, bro, whoever's
Alright, I'll check that out.
trying to
El
use our
Shaddai.
shit, bro, like, stop. That shit's not right, bro. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, nigga?
I don't know where the cash app for my cash app comes
Oh, I forgot. We need to do it on Cash App. We just send it to Mom. Oh, wait, can you? Do you know your login?
What's that mean?
Your login for your Cash App?
Possibly.
Like your password and stuff?
Does it go by
Should be
my
on your
email?
I think
email.
Go to your phone number in your email.
Yes, very happy kitten.
Um,
Oh, okay, I
if it
have a
goes to my
switch.
email, I changed the password
So,
to
that's cool.
Mickey Mouse. I believe it's one exclamation.
I'll check it.
point,
I don't have a
and
PS4, but I do
M
have a
and N
Switch.
is capitalized.
Hi, what are you doing? Yes, I love you, sea boy. Yes. It's. Look at this cat.
I know. Hi, I'm busy.
Give me a plate, though.
Thank you. baby. Do you mind if I eat in a second?
Poor boy.
Here, I just want you right now, you know?
Mommy busy all the time. There he comes.
If we can.
That's probably what you want to do, huh?
Cool.
Only got a tiny bit left.
All the things you love.
Hi.
Yes, wanted mommy. Are you happy now?
Hi. Yeah, hello.
Oh, and Richard,
Love you, boy. Love you,
What?
boy. Love you, fine. You're fine.
I was gonna ask you later today if I could go in your car and fill up cans and stuff.
Yeah.
The cans, receipts. Actually, I was talking to her.
Have at it.
How do we get the kids to clean the car? Tell them they can have all the cans and all the receipts
Stretch
are
out.
fine. I
It
said, that
stretches
car will
right
be
out
immaculate.
across your shoulders. And he's
I know.
laying down, stretched right out like he's just, I'm laying down now on mommy.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to find that Cash App card. Because you gotta scan the thing.
This cat is like a fucking parrot. He just loves being on shoulders.
Like being on my shoulder. And in hood.
Yeah, he'll sleep in the hood. If you're on a hoodie, he'll put his ass right in the hood and curl up. So then you're carrying around this cat in your hood like a baby kitten carrier. He's gonna be a big cat too, so like as far as kittens go, he's not small. He's definitely getting weighty, and he very much thinks that he is not a lap cat, that he's a shoulder cat. So he's gonna be like this when he is full grown.
Yeah, I can't wait for that one.
Oh. Thank you, Ra. Ooh, lunch is served.
Here you go, Mom.
There's always food now in this house.
Thank you, dear. Very sweet of
Always
you.
hot food too. Always hot food in this house.
I know. I think I've gained 5 pounds since I've been here. Look at him. Can I eat that?
Hey, Mom, I made yours, okay?
I was saying he gave the leftover chicken stuff that we made the other night. They should be pretty fucking good.
Oh, very
He's
good.
picky.
He actually ate
about
all that.
people food.
He loves that shit.
Really?
Raver loves that.
Flavor.
I'm used to it. He won't be pissed. No, you won't get in my plate. Sit down.
Shiloh be missing
Sit
out.
down. Hi. Yes, hello. Oh, those dishes should be cleaner out in the dishwasher.
Oh, I took those out already and put more in.
Oh, you are the sweetest man.
Raver's being so good, man. There's food all over the place. He's not even trying to get in any plates. He just wants more love. And I love you. I will love you forever. Can I have food?
Oh, wow, chicken is good.
I told you. Yeah, very, very, very good.
I love fried chicken.
Hey, Mom, I'll put yours in the microwave, okay?
Thank you, baby.
Ooh, ow. Chicken, 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 chicken.
So blood and beans is now turned into blood, beans, and lunch.
Yeah, DL, I'll take a picture of the tail after he gets off blood and beans. You'll notice though that it's really short, really small, and really poofy. It's off of a young wolf that had died. He got me a fur coat for Christmas one time. As soon as I opened it up, I said, wow. Next question, is it real? I don't do real fur.
You're fine.
Okay. This doesn't even need salt.
No, but I'm putting hot sauce on mine.
Oh, he got more hot sauce. Huh. Frank's Red Hot. I put that shit on everything.
It ain't Frank's, but it's good shit.
I know. I used it in my Bloody Marys.
I'm sorry, I couldn't afford Frank.
Huh?
I couldn't afford Frank.
No, it's okay. I like all fur and hot sauce.
Okay. Now we
Ow.
can switch.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, buddy? I'm done with my chicken.
Oh.
Yeah, no, she does not get real. She has a fur coat, but it's not real fur.
Nope, that was my question. Is it real?
She's always wanted a fur coat, but I know if I got her a real fur coat, she'd never wear it.
No, I deck him.
It's not like I killed the animal.
No, it is.
If you think about it, yeah.
I mean, at that point, the animal is already dead and turned into a coat.
But honestly, you gotta think about it. We technically eat them,
And I'd never get one from, like,
and it's like,
a first party place because, yeah, that would be bad. That person would be getting the money. But, like, a fur coat from, like, a thrift store?
The rabbits?
I mean, the guy who made the coat, the company that made it, they're not getting any money. The animal is already gone. And what about that whole thing about you use every
They
part
use
of
those
the
for-
animal?
They raise those for me.
So, I don't know.
But they are the most docile rabbits.
oh, those the
You shouldn't go out and kill animals just for their fur. But, like, if you're going to kill an animal, making a fur coat out of that animal's fur is not necessarily a bad thing. As long as you're using all the other parts of the animal, too.
There was this giant
Though I don't know too many people that eat mink.
Oh,
Yeah, that's soft fur, Raver. You want to be coat? You're almost big enough to be, like, 1.5 mittens.
Imagine the soup that could make.
Oh my god. First the day I was dying. A couple years later, I found out it was rabbits. But
Yeah, we got her a bunny, and she was so happy. She cuddled it, and then all of a sudden she comes
It's got
out.
hot sauce, buddy.
Bub, bub,
sick as shit.
both eyes swollen.
I had to be put on a super stanky baby, on a super steroid. for
Yep.
at least 3 months.
Fucking cat.
No,
And then
it's
they had-
strong.
Well, we still had to wean you off it because it was a steroid. Rod, don't get any on me.
Yay, bubbles.
Yay, bubbles.
Eastwood.
He's hungry. He has no food.
Okay, but I'm trying to feed
He's working.
kittens something.
Beastie, you hungry? Yeah.
Or cats.
I'm Nickel.
That's his water bowl.
I love
His
bunnies.
water bowl. Can you give him water?
They'd be like, they're my favorite pet, but Sabrina's very allergic to rabbits, so we cannot have a rabbit right now, or I will kill my daughter.
And thank you for taking such
sad
a
about it.
hand with him.
I like
I really
I know you do.
I love dogs anyway.
I'm not a
But
dog
someday,
person, believe it or not. But I've always
when
wanted a
it's
corgi.
just down to me in pockets, no Shiloh,
In the newspaper.
no other kids in the house, I'd like to get another lab puppy,
I got
and
one.
I'd like to get one of those Flemish giants rabbits, a baby. That way the puppy and the giant bunny baby can grow up together and be like good friends. So eventually I'll have this big dog and this giant rabbit hopping around my house.
Yeah, that's what just happened.
It's yeah, I think she's trying to secretly kill me.
That shit hurt.
I'll walk into her room so we make
And Flemish giants get big, like
What are you doing?
they get as big as a small Labrador. So I think it'll be funny seeing a rabbit and a dog, both the same size, running around the house as best friends because they grew up together. When I get a bunny and a dog.
We're gonna have to wait for Sabrina to move out.
I was right.
Or put her in a hazmat suit.
It's not a long time from now, when Shiloh is just down to me and you. I'm going to get a lab puppy and a Flemish giant baby bunny.
And who's gonna be taking care of them?
Probably both of us, because I won't be working as much.
You'll always be working. If you stay home for a week on vacation, you get restless.
You're gonna love that bunny anyway, so that's gonna be
Ready to eat butter? Yeah.
I don't like the mom's hot top.
No.
The one we got you.
bunnies usually poop bunny.
She had to put him
Yeah,
down.
you can litter train him.
Because she didn't want to pay for his kidney stones.
You can litter train a rabbit just like you litter train a cat.
I know, but you don't kill a rabbit with your bare hands. Or with your soma.
You don't have stream.
Everybody on there knows my mother's fucked up. And we've already had that discussion on stream before. It's not the morning.
For everyone here, it is. Morning is when you're just waking up, so therefore it is morning.
I've had caffeine. I'm sorry.
Hi, Gamma.
Back
Happy
from my
Sunday.
chicken. At least when I eat my chicken.
Please excuse the infrequent random chewing. This chicken is... You can't resist it. It's very good.
Ow. Look at my mouth was rocks. Yeah, Roz like, that's why I stopped smoking out of that bowl. I'm like, could somebody tell me? Now I know why I did not sleep on Friday. And I took 4 Seroquel.
Reaper. And she's growling at him. I'm sitting waiting patient.
See how lightly she takes it?
Hope you are all enjoying this very
Madness.
odd madness of waking up in my house on a Sunday.
Kids are home.
But there's food now. What?
I feel like such a terrible person.
You cook?
Do I not feed you enough?
You do, but I don't expect you to get up the morning after party night while we're listening to Blood and Beans and cook me breakfast.
I would.
I know, but you don't.
I
But
tried
now
to.
he does.
I kind of tried to bring you breakfast in bed yesterday with the little burger I gave you. Trying to remind you when I first bought you breakfast. Actually, didn't I do that when we went to the hotel once? Yeah, I made up your plate. I made up the table real nice. I went upstairs, got you.
I enjoy it. I mean, Dog Lover's like, I enjoy the madness of waking up at your house because I've been there before.
Not upon us waking up. I'm like,
Now, granted, Dog Lover's never been here while we were waking up, but she has been to camp. We were all waking up at camp. Very much the same thing. A little bit less lo-fi. Though we should still do that on Sunday. We can't do Blood and Beans on Labor Day weekend, obviously, because we'll be in the woods. But we can still wake up on Sunday morning and have lo-fi. It'll be like Blood and Beans, but in person. Sit out by the fire. I'll have my coffee. You can have some OJ. Put some lo-fi on. Sit there and relax in the middle of the woods. I know, I love this idea.
Oh, it's Rick's kid.
I'm also very excited for Labor Day.
It's his ocean there. Ever since Rick got his son home with him, he's pissed. He had to take his car away once.
I don't understand why people can get pissed because their kids are home. It doesn't.
Because Rick doesn't want to deal with it. He's an adult. The kid's an adult, but I mean, he needs help. You know, Rick over here, his son's
But
back,
that's my point.
and
Then
his son is.
shouldn't he be happy that he can now get him help and
I don't know.
help his son?
I don't know. I'm constantly talking to him, picking on you guys, and like really down on me. Tells me I'm a burden, and that he's gotta watch me 24/7. He's gotta. I'm like, well, you know what? I'm gonna help him.
Doesn't he work?
Rick?
No, his son.
No, he's disabled.
Oh, he drives.
Yeah, but he also has Medicare pick him up and take him to the doctor's appointment.
But he drives.
He had to take his car away.
Why?
I don't know. He did something. He ran a stoplight or something. Remember, took his fucking car away.
But I don't care, man. What kind of, I don't even care if your kid. You don't tell your kid you're a burden. That's not what you do. That's not being a fucking parent.
No, other people just ignore their children.
I don't get it, man. My daughter is home, and I am so happy that she's home. So happy. Like, there's no burden that comes to mind. I don't get it. It's like people don't enjoy their kids. Once you have children, man, you don't really matter anymore. You become obsolete. Your children are you, version 2.0.
Oh, excuse me.
Once you have kids, your life is dedicated to them. They're the things that will be here when you are gone. That is the new you. That's humans' form of immortality. It's how we continue our existence after death.
No, those are yours.
Why would you ever look at your children as a burden?
Wait, the noodle form?
The noodle form.
Man, I love my kids. Love my kids. And anybody that knows me, like actually knows me, will tell you that. I have had people say, "Oh, he's a bad dad," or "He doesn't love his children at all."
Maybe he likes to wash dishes.
Again, if you know me, you can tell that someone that says that obviously doesn't even know who the hell I am at all. Because it's at the core of who I am. I love my
Shiloh
kids.
says thank you for cleaning the hood range.
And yes, Locust Lake is beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful there, and I am counting the fucking
Ron got you
days.
some more.
Oh, thank you. I am counting the fucking days until I can go camping. Because I am going up at the last weekend of April. So,
I think this needs more water.
soon. It's 2 stages. You have to fill it up in both spots.
No.
Fill it in right in the top.
Or a wrap.
Fill it in right through the top. It will go down to the proper level and sink into the bottom of the thing. Right? You'll see. Trying to teach pockets how to fill up a 2-stage bong. You looking for something, brother?
I'm filling it up from the top.
Papers. Papers.
Oh, I don't know. If you need me to move, Ra, I'll move.
Honey, how is this supposed to cycle down?
Give it to. Honey, just can you wait until I'm done with this? Take out the stem. It's probably clogged.
Oh,
Yeah,
just
there you
move
go.
that.
I can't.
That's what I was trying to tell you.
This
See, now it's at the proper level. Both should be.
Oh, it's underneath your shortest feet.
I did it.
Ah, see, I told you I would move. No,
I have
you're
some
fine.
extra papers in the
Oh, is
back.
that tops?
We stole your paper.
Yeah,
Oh, I would have just given you tops papers. I didn't know you were looking. I would have given you more.
I have some other tops papers for you.
That's something we have plenty of, my friend. Yes, I very much do adore my kids. Every single one of them. I love them all to death.
Oh yeah.
My kids are my life. And they really are. They're my entire life. It's going to be very strange when Shiloh moves out.
You're welcome.
Because, don't get me wrong,
Without
I
me, you
am
would have a
very
beautiful,
excited
shaking, big family.
to be, eventually, it'll just be me and Pockets. Or I'll just be with my wife. And that will be a
Can you do this one?
nice time. Because relaxing, we can go have fun, we can do things like we did when we were younger.
Oh, yuck.
But there's also a big part of me that's going to be like, well, now what?
Yo, they old. Making the noise.
The whole thing of my life for 30 some odd years, the whole driving force is no
I
longer a
do
thing.
like
My
this.
kids won't
I
be
think,
here.
isn't that cute, Brina?
But then again, there'll be
$10.
grandkids eventually.
Because it's not level.
And I'm looking forward to that because grandkids, you can love the hell out of them, spoil the shit out of them, and then you send them home.
Well, you know, he's been doing really good. He's been, like, he got that bowl to smoke weed out of. I think the only time he ever rolls up now is when in the morning
I know.
and when you get home.
Well, because I got try to tell them that, like, start smoking like my type of cigarette, Yeah, since you're not at work, you have like a little bit, but just try to smoke from the same clip, like I have to all day. Because at work, I smoke a tiny bit before I go in, and I can't.
After I got better at Outback, then I would smoke before
I bought
went
this
in.
thing. It was
The first
defective.
time I did, I bent down
Tobacco
really fast,
water
wrapped my
pipe
head
is
up
what we'll
around
call it.
the whole thing.
Even though I already called it a bong earlier. It was $10 because it's defective. So it doesn't quite sit
picked that
level. It got like a
Actually,
little
I
bubble
picked
on the
out
bottom,
a
so
lot
it
of
kind of
them.
just not like
Mario
tipsy. It
one,
doesn't
I
fall
pointed
over. It
out
just
to
kind of
that
rocks
one I
back and
pointed
forth a
out.
little bit. The fucking thing for $10. Shy is at her friend's house, like literally a mile down the road. I got to go pick her up at 4:00.
Oh yeah, and I was up that way. There's apartments.
Hence the
1, 2,
conversation
3
I was
bedrooms.
having with her yesterday. I posted
How
in
much rent is
in
there?
Discord. Dost thou needeth a
See if we can
carriage?
have pets.
Yeah, I got to pick her up at 4.
Good luck with that one. Look around here for a cheap ass studio rent. Don't look in Albany.
It's expensive now.
I don't want you living in
Well, my
Albany.
kids, my grandkids are going to be masters, but unfortunately for them, they're also going to have to get one over on their parents, which
Oh,
were
can you
my
bring me
kids
one?
that I've raised, and you can tell you got that wet.
Should I take it out and let it dry and put?
Just, okay,
different
just that's
on?
why it tastes the way it does.
Is that? Oh, that's why. I'm sorry.
Sorry, it is what it is.
Thank you.
Everyone loves their grandparents. Grandparents, well, that's why, right? Because grandparents, they don't have to work. There's no burden. It's just,
Bullshit, I
I
ran
will
away at
love
7
you.
months old.
Yeah, but grandparents can
To
love
my
the shit out of you
grandparents.
and then send you home.
Honestly.
I was 7 months old. Every time they handed me back to my parents, I'd cry. And then my mom
They
was like,
still handed you
take
back."
her. Yeah. My dad didn't want to, he said, but my mom was just like, take her. I don't want to deal with it. 7 months old. What the fuck?
You know, I tried that shit. My mom said, I'm here, father here, you ain't going nowhere. Tried that shit though. That shit-
Yeah. I didn't have grandparents. All mine were deceased.
My grandma.
My last one, my grandmother
Fuck, I
died
still
when
got
I was
blood in
6
my
months
hair.
old, so I never actually knew my grandparents.
My grandma night. After my mother told us she was dead.
I heard a lot of stories about my
And then when we
grandparents.
went up to see her, when we came back for my birthday, she sent me this huge.
My
20
grandfather on my
year with a red
dad's side,
phone.
apparently he was a really big man. Like, not fat, but like big hands.
Yeah,
Looked a lot
and
like
that's
my
her
father,
grandchildren.
but a
Left
bit
me
more
10
like my
grand.
Uncle Jim. Very Sicilian. I guess he had fingers like sausages. And my father said that he used to be able to go out into the yard. My mom seen him do it. There was like a big granite boulder where they were living in Jersey. It was in the middle of the yard. And like, I needed this moved out of the yard. So didn't go get any equipment or anything. I guess
it
my
up.
grandfather went out into the yard and just wrapped his arms around this granite boulder and picked it the fuck up and moved it.
Yeah, your father told me that.
My grandfather was a strong motherfucker. My dad is not a small man. My dad is very big, and he has fingers himself like fucking sausages. And I have seen my grandfather's ring on my father. My grandfather's wedding ring fits over my father's thumb. I remember my Aunt Karen, which was the youngest daughter
My grandfather.
of all the kids in that family, my Aunt Karen. She actually was the one that ended up with my grandfather's ring, and she could take all 5 of her fingers and stick them inside my grandfather's wedding ring. He was a very strong man, very, very hardworking. He was a carpenter by trade. He loved my grandmother apparently very, very dearly. Very old Sicilian mentality, and they were both Sicilian. Both my grandfather and my grandmother on my father's side.
What?
My grandfather on my mother's side, my mom loved him very, very much. But apparently he was an abusive alcoholic. And he kind of, again, it wasn't all bad times, my mom would say. She actually a lot of times had a lot of fun with her father. But
Father was a drunk.
I know my mom's father was a drunk.
She plays
and
on that
he was,
more. She it's like she wants to remember the bad times.
No,
more
but
than
she
wants to
also
remember the
she
good
told me
times.
about the good times too. And my grandmother on my mom's side, again, very, very, very hard working lady. Raised basically all those kids herself. I think there was like 7 of them, 5.
7. You think? 7.
Very thrifty. My mom told me stories about when she had to sometimes wear clothes to school that were made out of curtains. They were very poor, and both Swedish. My mom and my mom's mother and father were both Swedish.
It's like a blood in my
So
ear.
I am literally half and half. I am half Sicilian and half Swedish. But I never got a chance to know any of my grandparents. My mom's mother was alive. She died when I was 6 months old. And I do have one memory of her. It's funny. A lot of people say you can't remember things when you're that young. When I was 6 months old, I guess my grandmother was holding me in her arms. And when she wasn't looking, I
Licking the
turned
apricot
and started
brandy.
lapping the apricot brandy out of her glass like a dog. I actually remember
His
that.
drunkenness
I
began
do
at-
very much remember that. So, not sure why I liked it. Can't really remember the taste
know
back
what's
then.
funny
Can't
about being a housewife?
imagine
You'll
I
be
would,
very
you know,
surprised at number
at
one,
brandy.
what
But
you can do, 'cause
apparently,
you know what? It's not just
6-month-old me was all about it.
Housewife is just a basic thing of everything else we gotta do. You won't like it.
So,
Remember, I went to school and also had a playhouse.
my father comes from a very family-oriented background. In the 1950s, my parents are in their 70s, so I was
Yes,
born
But
late.
you didn't drive.
So very old school family and work
how much
ethics.
medical
And
did
my
you
mother comes from a very, very hard background, I guess you could say. But she understands the importance of like working hard in family, which is, you kind of combine those things together. And yes, I very much love my kids.
I mean, and you drive something.
Oh, which
You'll have
part,
an
dog
extra-
lover? I don't know where
Oh,
you
don't
left
do
off on that one.
that.
Hi, baby boy. Yeah, hi. Come on.
Oh,
Come
he
on.
tries to pull himself up
Come on.
like a monkey.
Like a child. He thinks he's a human child.
I remember I brought PJ over to my dad's
Come on,
house,
Snuggles.
and he couldn't walk. And Diane was holding him, and she just put him down, right next to the steps.
I mean, I don't know where you cut off there, but yeah. Grandparents on my mom's side were Swedish. Grandparents on my father's side were Sicilian. Very old school family and hard work ethics. And I guess that's probably where I get it from.
Ross' mom called Sabrina a workaholic.
I'm gonna get into that right now. It's not a workaholic. It's just not a job. Can I have a lighter?
Oh, sorry.
If you work your hours, that's a job.
Exactly.
That's not a workaholic. That's working your
But I
job.
work a 40-hour day.
I think it's cute that people actually
Like
think of
sometimes
her
I
as
tell
that.
them, I'm like, what do you like? What would
She's
you
not
do
a
if I had
workaholic.
to
She's just
work
responsible with her
off
job.
like
A job is a
40
commitment.
9 to 5.
See, it's something I've imposed on my children as well.
5 days a week. Going in at like fucking mad early, getting out like by start time. Like,
Hi, buddy. Yes, I see you.
I worked a full shift when I worked at Outback. I worked from 4 to 2 a.m.
I see you.
And I was the main cleaner on the line.
I got really annoyed when fucking we had like a whole bunch of parties back to back to back for like almost 2.5 weeks, and I was the only one that.
Oh yeah, 7 months old and tried brandy for that. I remembered that. That's all.
Cover my shit with
I remember trying. I don't imagine it being like something a baby's preferred beverage of choice. But I do remember. That's like my one and only memory of my grandparents, of any of them. And I don't even remember my grandmother. I just remember her holding me in her arms. And I remember leaning my head over, and I do remember that taste. I remember the apricot brandy. For the life of me, I don't know why. I kept going. Because it doesn't taste great, even now. I'm not a big fan of brandy. Yeah, she didn't know it. She wasn't trying to give me alcohol. She was talking to my mother. She turned her head. And she turned her head. I leaned my head over and started drinking brandy. Because she was holding brandy in her other hand.
That's good.
So, listen,
Down south, they're
baby
actually
needed a drink.
more lenient than up here.
How's it? Construction, like my mom's are just cook. Construction and cooks.
Mine cooks. Yep. And out like chain restaurants, like Outback and that,
Fuck chain restaurants.
they will. Yeah, I know.
Baby
But for
needed a
him,
drink.
They will teach him proper specs and how much is for each thing. And
Beer is another acquired taste. I don't mind beer
all I
though.
have to do is call Outback.
Gotta be a
Listen, I have
good beer.
somebody
Beer
that will
tastes a
work
lot
for
like
you.
seltzer water to me, with a hint of grass.
And I think right now they need bussers and dish.
Yeah. The only thing right now is not worried about is that's why we want to try to get him the drink.
I'm not a big fan though of lagers. I don't like dark beers. I like my pale
He'd
beers.
go in.
Refreshing.
He'd go in with Troy.
Well, I know that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to. That's why I really want him to work with church tradition because he can take him to work.
Yeah, that's the idea.
That's the idea.
That's gonna happen. It's just the job got pushed back a
Yeah,
month.
to April.
And my boss is still very, very excited
Interested in
to
having-
bring
yeah,
him on
wow.
and work with me. So, it's gonna happen.
He's a really nice guy. He is. To get that
He'll
emotional
go
about
in.
not being able to pay your guys.
I mean, I wasn't like allowed to drink or
This will be
anything, but like
$15 under the table.
I
with
remember,
taxes
like,
taken out of it. But for
being
CSS,
12 years old.
you will have to fill out a 1099, and I will show you how to do that.
Oh, wait, is that wait?
my mom would be camping and shit.
Yeah.
And everybody would be drinking, and she'd be like, "Oh,
Unless,
just fine. Here, you can have a
He
beer."
puts in his unless. Chris
So
puts
I'd
in
be able
his
to have like a
1099
beer when I
at
was
the
like
end
12
of
or 13.
the, at the end of the year, whatnot.
There were times though, man, family
Protects you.
reunions and stuff. My cousin and I, we'd go up to the cooler and steal beers, go into the woods, go sit in like the
Next time
portable,
I see
the
Brian,
porta john, just fucking
whatchamacallit,
pound
I'm
beers.
gonna tell him, "Look
At
it,
like
I have a kid
12
at
years
home,
old.
just needs
Not all the
help on
time,
the
but
ride."
again, the shit you do when
He
you're
just
kids.
picked up, I think, 96 units over there at the place where they're doing the condominiums or whatever. You can get a guinea pig while you're home.
Yeah, some
I have a cage. I'm not sure if it's good for guinea pigs. But
Some beers, I don't know. I'm not too keen, but some beers are good. And again, when you're that age, you get your hands on anything, you drink it. Nah, I'm not a big beer
respectfully,
drinker.
honey,
I will
they
do
leave
shallots,
home a little bit
but-
early,
no beers.
so some things are
Unless it's from a keg. I do like
doing what you're
keg.
learning on your own.
Keg tap beer. Good.
You know,
Frost.
I would like to sit down with you guys and like do a budget.
Everybody likes draft. I am going to be closing out the stream in like 7 minutes. I just want to let
Yes,
everybody
but
know
see,
that
now it's
and give
firing back
everybody
up.
a heads up.
Well, you guys would never believe this shit, but if you ask everybody else, like literally everybody will tell you, I was never broke.
I was never broke.
No, and you got with me now, so you
No, it wasn't that. I got
I know.
used, scammed, and everything. Then I just stopped
I know.
doing everything I was doing, and I fell off. I bought 3 different girls' houses, y'all.
That's understandable,
Wow.
dog lover. I know.
That's
You like your fruity drinks. And to tell you the truth, I love a good Mike's.
Literally.
And that's
Black
what you
cherry
married-
Mike's
You
or-
married this one.
Those Seagrams, those are really good. The Jamaican Me Happies are really
I was
good. I
doing
like the
that.
strawberry
I was trying to get
daiquiris.
her.
Gold Digger came up,
I
and we're
was
like,
like-
bring it.
Like all those
I
Seagrams
was-
escapes are
That's all.
very, very delicious. I gotta drink like 14 of them.
5 years.
Hi, Pickle.
The whole time I'm
Leave Raver's
not
tail
around
alone.
getting
Pickle.
scammed, used, abused, all types of shit.
Pickle. Leave his... She's playing with his tail.
I know, he doesn't mind it. He does, she does all the time.
If I met her earlier,
He's a good
We
boy.
would have-
He's a good brother.
But at the same time, I turned him down so many times.
we would have so much money too. It's like,
Why? He's not white.
Plans for today? Don't know. I'm gonna end the stream and
My ex-best
I
friend.
don't know. I might play some VR for a little bit. I gotta go pick up Shiloh at 4. I gotta go take a run out to Walmart and get a phone, and then I gotta go down to Family Dollar and get cat litter and allergy
Yeah,
meds.
she's a very loose child.
So I do have a little bit of running to do.
Ew.
I don't know. I probably would like to do some narrating a bit later. Doughboy wrote me another obituary story, Locust Lake obituary, part 4. But it is really long, so I'm probably going to split it into a part 1 and a part 2.
Still making up for that shit.
Obituary 4, part 1. Obituary 4, part 2. I know it's part 1, part 4, part 1, part 4, part 2. That's strange, but that's the way it's gonna be.
Mariah, that's the thing I tell Mariah.
I would like to do a little bit of writing
all the
and stuff
time. I
too,
said,
but
Mariah,
I'll probably do that a little bit later this evening while a movie is on or something. Sit down and do a bit of writing. It is date night.
I said, you know what? It runs under everybody's house.
Your mom kicked her out that day. Her mom was like, oh, she didn't do nothing wrong.
Bullshit, I hate her.
And it depends on the mixed drink.
Her mom literally said she didn't do nothing wrong.
That's okay, dog. There were a lot of people who are behind on stories. Life gets busy. I mean, hell, even I'm behind on things I want to get done, need to get done. You know, life's fast moving. It's hard to keep up sometimes.
Nothing wrong with that. Mom slammed the doors on her face.
I like your mom.
Do you have the asterisk?
Oh, I'm sorry.
What neutral area?
Neutral area.
Yeah. The Waver's like dead. We have Play-Doh cat.
Bleh. He's like Yellow Dog. This one's guaranteed not to run away. He likes being held like a baby.
I mean, not a whole lot. I mean, it's blood and beans, Fuzzy. Did you really... If you missed anything, it was still nothing.
Ranting. Talking.
Actually, yeah, Dog Liver. I will probably be getting lines to you for the obituary stories shortly. The only thing is I might need the lines back once I get them to you. I might need them back in like 2 days. So, just be prepared. If you can't do it, that's fine. I could always read them myself. I don't mind. But yeah, I was actually gonna ask you to be in this one. So it's gonna happen. So yes, very soon. Hi, baby boy.
He's ridiculous.
He's comfortable.
That's some ridiculousness right now. No.
He's a happy boy.
That's your former fellow?
It's a what?
Okay. Well, I'll make sure I get him to you either today or
I
tomorrow.
thought you said hippie cows.
Probably
I was
be
like,
today.
What's your day look like? And he goes,
All right, that's a deal then. I'll make sure you have at least 2 days. Hey, buddy.
and I'm not a bitch. Everyone wants to be me.
Oh, big sigh. Why you squish me? I was sleeping. Yes, Raver is basically in my arms like a newborn baby. On his back, curled up, feet in the air, tail wrapped over him, just sleeping like a ball of hot fur. And he is very soft. Like he has bunny fur. He's very, very
He takes
soft.
after his mother.
He's adorable and cuddly, and I love
Yes, I
him.
am. Okay.
Yeah, he's extremely chill.
Mommy was smoking my face. Now I'm really relaxed.
He thinks he's people.
He does. He does. And he actually gives kisses.
And hugs.
He will give you kisses. He will wait for kisses.
He gives you hugs.
And
He'll
he
wrap
gi-
his arms
he
around
gives
his
me
paws
hugs.
around your neck. And
Yeah, he
he'll
just hugs me.
He'll hug.
He hugs me.
Good boy. Alright, I'm gonna go and head out and finish up my
If he's on
noodles
top of me, well,
and
I'm sleeping.
get ready to have a bit of a enjoying, relaxing day. Thank you all
Sorry.
for stopping in,
You
sipping
can do
coffee
that,
with
right?
me, and listening to
With
me
your
and my
butt.
family rant about
You did that
Everything.
thing where it's almost
Welcome
up
to
in the air,
waking
you're
up in the
on your
Lockhart
side.
household.
It was halfway up in the air.
How many times I woke up and I'm like all the way up
I love you
there,
guys
and I'm
so
I'm
very
normally in
much.
between
Please be
on
safe.
The couch and the bed with
Try and
Casey on
relax.
here.
Have a good day. Be good to yourselves. And remember, you're people too. And above all else too, as always, stay
I
creepy.
told him yesterday, I said, this couch
Bye, everybody.
is very comfortable.